National Football League and NASCAR.
DW, it's hot. It's a 1 mile high bank track. It's going to be a long time before you get a rest. It's a Bristol on steroids. Yep. Reach up there and pull those belts tight one more time.
I'm on it, crew chief. I'm on it, crew chief. Here they come. Here they come. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. And Dave, don't drop that flag.
All right, I'm cautiously optimistic about this new Dover I dialed in. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out race 13 of our Willy Wonka season. Almost halfway through this thing. The Papyrus Dover track that came with the game has always been a thorn in my side on my difficulty spreadsheet. I've never been able to dial it in perfectly how I want. The AI is either too fast or too slow. It's just, I can't, there's a Goldilocks zone I can't hit. Speaking of that, let's get out of the 3 wide area there. Come on, Jeff Burton. Alright, let's get behind Double J here. So yeah, I said I've gotten pretty good at getting these new tracks set up. So I decided to get a new Dover. I was trying to get a new Dover. There was a 2019 version I downloaded. But I don't know, I forget why I abandoned ship on that. I think it was, I just couldn't get it perfect. Something about the outside line, I can't remember. So I started looking again. Found this 2013 version. And it's the chase version of the track, so you'll see some pink up there, like the 5-hour energy signs are pink for breast cancer awareness. There's a non-chase version that I just didn't bother getting. We'll just run the chase both times. We're not going for historical accuracy since this is a 2013 track anyway. Starting grid undoubtedly has finished scrolling by now. So I can throw up Siri. Starting 17th, but the cool little wrinkle on this track is even though we're starting 17th, we don't have the usual P17 pit stall on pit road. It actually is random, but consistently random. We're about 6 stalls away from the end of pit road, so when we got on pit road we have a ways to go before we get to our stall is what I'm saying. We'll look at the points now. And you know, we've been chasing Ryan Newman, and I've been harping on this the last couple races now. We've been chasing Ryan Newman, but he's probably not our boogeyman. He's probably not our 97 Bill Elliott or 92 Bill Elliott or 97 Jeff Gordon. There's too many other cars here. We're technically in third because we have more wins than Greg Biffle. But my Google spreadsheet puts Greg Biffle ahead of us alphabetically. But Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart are up there. They have 2 DNFs this season, and they're still there. So that shows you how powerful they're going to be. And Ryan Newman is probably 1 DNF away from being out of it. Not out of it, but not just ruling everyone from his throne at the top, you know. Don't adjust your monitor. The colors are off at this track on the cars. I think the creator was going for a you know, late year feel with the lighting. The sun is lower in the sky, so shadows should be longer. The Martinsville track we ran this season, I think pretty much nailed that feeling. But here something seems off. Maybe he wasn't going for it. Maybe there was just something. I don't know. That's the last thing on my mind. But it was just something that I noticed and wanted to bring up. I mean, the Jeremy Mayfield's red Dodge isn't popping like it usually does. No other housekeeping stuff. Thanks for all the likes, comments, views, subscriptions. Getting a few more subscribers. I mentioned that I dialed in this track. This week is the final week of the first half of the season. Dover, Pocono, and Chicagoland. Then I'm taking next week off. No uploads next week. I should say no race uploads, because what I'm thinking of doing is I still haven't dialed in our Chicagoland track. It's a BBMC, so it's probably not going to be that hard. But we will, what I'll do is upload a video showing that process, which is going to involve some I&I editing and whatnot. And I don't know how long that video might be. It might be 3 minutes, because after editing and after explaining everything, it might be that quick, or there might be some more trial and error. But we'll see how it goes. I don't want to mess with it in the middle of the season, or not mess with it, but I don't want to get bogged down in it in the middle of our season. But I do want to put together a track I&I, pretty much, tutorial, walkthrough, tour, whatever you want to call it. And I haven't actually looked on YouTube to see if anyone else has done that, how well they did it, and hell, I might even learn something from them. I haven't done that yet, so it might not even be worth it if someone else has already done it pretty well. But I think I can provide a different perspective on it, given how we're doing our modified fuel windows. Gives us a pretty much like a better ×2 wear situation. I think Ryan Newman started, I don't know where he started. All right, we have some room behind us. We'll let Mark Martin go. He's been... This hood was getting pretty big in our rear view. It's starting to make me a little bit nervous. And yeah, 22.9 is our best lap. That's what I used for our baseline for setting up the AI difficulty. So everything's looking good so far halfway through this run. Do have a random caution on though too. In all of my practice, I ran 50 laps around here with cautions turned off. Never heard anything from the spotter about there being a wreck somewhere. And then in I don't know, 6, 7, 8 simulated races with the AI, I didn't see any wrecks. So we may not get too many wrecks here. So I threw in a random caution. I want to go to commercial, but I think we're about to make some moves here. I want to rob you of that. But yeah, the spreadsheet I've been putting together that I've been linking in the descriptions. If it's not like the entire world is using it and I'm a mega corporation and I can't respond to any feedback. If anyone's using it and something's off or they have suggestion on the layout or more info or some downloads they want, just let me know in a comment and I'll be able to put it together, because it's a small enough community situation here that we can acquiesce to any requests. You know what, actually we might not be making moves here. Seems like one of the AI cars were slow back there, bunching everybody up. But now we're kind of coasting. Pit stop's coming in about 16 laps.
Yeah, I think so. Funny.
Get me back to Manhattan. I'm so neurotic.
Brainy.
Seriously?
Sexy. And lucky.
I know I am, but I have bigger boobs. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I just haven't had them put in yet.
Stacked. Saturday and Sunday at 4:25 p.m. on Fox Life.
Well, oh, we got a smoker. Hang on. Kenseth. That was Matt Kenseth. Man. When we went to commercial, whenever I know I'm going to commercial, I'll pause the game, write down the top 10, how many laps are left, etc. etc. And so if I'm on my game, I will have shown that he was starting to lap cars, which shows that our ratings, trying to get cars to be lapped, that's working out. But yeah, coming back from commercial there, just saw Kenseth smoking. 99% sure that was Matt Kenseth. I saw yellow and black. We have pit stops coming up very soon. Here's another lapper, Riggs. We're going to let Carl Edwards go. I have no reservations about letting him go there. But we should see pit stops like this lap. There we go. See, I know what I'm talking about. I want to pit. I actually don't know where the commitment line is. So we're going to follow Carl Edwards into pit road here. Sorry, Carl. Sorry, Carl. Well, fellas. Oh, we're gonna lose some spots or something here.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000 in seconds. The leader's pitting now. We'll give you 1 can of fuel.
Didn't take on damage. This is hurting us a lot. So you can see we started 17th, but we're all the way up here.
You're too far forward. Back up.
Oh boy. We may be in last place after pit stops. Like, that was just awful. There goes all those cars we were with.
Go, go! Limit's 35. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear.
Probably the cone. Probably the cone is the start of pit road. That's pretty easy to remember. But I guarantee we lost spots there. I mean, just pure unbridled chaos on pit road. 17th for right now. Maybe gained a couple on pit road there. Just gained at least 1 on Bobby Labonte. Yeah, we just gained 1. So we lost. I mean, we were in 12th or 13th, so we've lost 2 or 3 positions. It happens. It could have been worse. We could have took on some damage. I got distracted when we were on pit road because I wanted to make sure that we weren't going to repair our damage if we had some. Let's see if I can get a 23.911. I was trying to get a 23.8 there. Actually, this might be a 23.8, especially getting some of their. Nope. 0.003 of a second slower than our previous lap. And then, but we can't zip around here too much because of our tires. So we went forward a couple laps. Now we just got to settle in. Man, those cars are gone in front of us. Oh, we got a pitter here. I don't know what this is. Is he coming off pit road or what? Apparently. Bobby Hamilton Jr. and what we want to do is get under Elliott Sadler. Hope Bobby Hamilton Jr. doesn't dip down. He did. No problem. I want to hook up with Carl. This might be a fast lap. Yeah, 23.893. Or 22.893. Yeah, we lost Kenseth. Bobby Hamilton was just in the laps for 5. He's down 5 laps. Probably didn't show that unless I remember to grab it. It's just by the eye test. By the eye test, we're catching these guys. We aren't really catching Edwards. We're just both on a mission. We'll be pitting again in 30 laps already. Lap 94. Or no, 47, 47, 94. So we might be on another window, because there'd be 46 laps left, but I mean, that's pretty much locked in, written in stone, 47 laps as predicted, so they should be fine. This is good. We're blitzing here to get back and sniff the leaders. And I know we had some tires left over at the end of our first run, so I'm not concerned about that. Cars are definitely getting lapped now, which is what we wanted. It's going to lead to just absolute chaos on restarts. What happened? All right, looked like there was a car stuck on pit road. Where am I going? Where am I? Do I have to go all the way? Yeah, I have to go around, all the way around and get with the leaders. This is going to be a frenzy on pit road. I am not looking forward to this at all. Reach up, just reach up there and pull those belts tight, because we're going on to pit road. This is my bed. This is like the Bay of Pigs. This is gonna be brutal. All right, we're down.
The pace cars on the front straight.
Look at this. We have to worry about Rusty Wallace and Jeff Gordon. Those are the guys that are on us. What are they? Okay. What do you think they're doing here?
The pace
Okay.
cars in turn 1. Remember, don't
Let's see.
pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
I can't tell. I was trying to look in my rear view.
The pace cars in turn 2.
Tires are huge at Dover. I think we're doing full. I think we're going full. Jeff Gordon, what's Rusty Wallace doing? Rusty Wallace is doing 4 behind us. Jeff Gordon, what are you doing? 4. Okay. Some of these cucks are getting out ahead of us here. Well, I mean, we were in 16th or 17th anyway.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000
okay.
in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 97 car.
Well, we lost Dale Jr. Dale Jr. was on pit road, just destroyed. Getting ready for the restart. We did lose Jr. He was leading. He was in the freaking lead. Not sure what happened to him. Hopefully, I saw what happened to Sterling Marlin. He was coming out of 4, got funky, got down to the apron and slammed into the wall. Caution came out. And hopefully I showed Elliott Sadler dropping off. Maybe showed Bobby Hamilton Jr. But here we go. Got all these lappers. Not sure how this is going to go. We haven't hung out on the outside all race long. Whoa, what's going on here? Never mind. What's Dale Jarrett doing here? This will give me a good idea on whether or not I love or hate this track. And how well this restart goes. We are dropping. Something felt off with the car in that very first turn. I've recovered, but no, I really haven't. Emotionally, I have, but not our spots that we've lost. That was dangerous. Sorry, Bobby Labonte. I think Willy Wonka has a reputation of being a gentleman driver. Kurt Busch might drop down. There he goes. No problem. AI's behaving. I'm a big fan here. Yeah, we had turbo on that backstretch. Ryan Newman had the lead on this restart. Poor Junior. He won at Atlanta. So he got a win this season. Obviously no guarantee he would have won this one. Should have stayed behind Carl Edwards, and that's what we're going to do.
Clear inside. Car outside. Keep low. Still there. Clear outside.
Trying to remember where we restarted on this. It was pretty decent.
Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Keep low. Still there. Still there.
Yeah, limited commercial interruption. This is good racing. Showcasing this difficulty in this track, the mod, everything.
Clear outside.
Good stuff. Come on, Harvick, go down. Make a move. There you go.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
And we have another lapper here, Terry Labonte. Hopefully Jarrett and Harvick make quick work of them, or we can push Harvick underneath Dale Jarrett. Nope. Not pushing this 3 wide because I'm not a maniac. Yeah, I've noticed when I show the something off topic here, but the only time I'm able to show, you know, the driver bugs, I call them, which, you know, just gives you some stats about the driver and stuff. It usually only happens when they're in trouble and they wreck or something, because there's no other way. Like, I'm not going to cycle through the field and just show random stats, although that would make sense. It's just the whole thing. I might do it in the NBC portion. Harvick was very scared of Bobby Hamilton Jr. there. We'll take advantage of that, but just keep in mind that Harvick's going to be coming. Still have a random caution somewhere. I paused the game for maybe a minute to check out all of the carnage. Not carnage, but just all the cars we've lost so far. Yeah, I was pumped for Matt Kenseth when I saw he was leading on that first commercial break, but that kind of died off. Dale Jarrett's not getting the job done here against Mike Wallace. So we gotta take matters into our own hands.
Stay low. Still there. Clear.
Oh, we got him here for sure.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Looks like this is Tony Stewart and Brian Vickers coming up next for us. .47 laps to go. I wasn't paying attention when we pitted, when we had that caution, so I don't know what the pit window is. Just have to play it by ear.
The yellow flag is out.
Well,
Let's go.
I was setting up for a commercial there. And there's a random caution. and this is going to be it. We're going to pit here, and everyone's going to be able to make it to the end. That's kind of perfect. All right, this is it. It wasn't Brian Vickers either. It was Joe Nemechek. Here we go.
The pace cars on the front
We've
straight.
behaved. We've behaved on pit road.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road.
Just agonizingly slow.
You're in the top 10. The pace cars in turn 2.
Everybody has to be taken on 4. You're just a beyond dummy. No, 2 tires.
The pace
Oh
cars
no.
on the back straight.
Rusty Wallace took on 2. Gordon took on 2 and then waited for people to leave.
Go, go, go! Limit 35. Keep it under 3,000.
I think we're still okay. We might be in the 20s.
Prices again, including Giant Eagle green beans, just 2 for $1 every day. Michelina's frozen dinners, now 10 for $10. And 10-count Claritin D is $10.58 every day. Thousands of everyday prices on family favorites are lower and staying that way at Giant Eagle.
Getting ready for the restart. We're going to have 41 to go at the line. Yeah, I have a button I can press that would automatically bring out a caution. So, in a court of law, it would look pretty bad that right after I said, oh man, I don't know what our window is, could be a problem, and then randomly the caution falls right on the window and it solves all the problems. The jury might look at that, but just a coincidence. I think I say that pretty much every race, that I forget when we pit and we're in trouble. It always works itself out anyway. Restarting 15th. Hard to know who we're passing in here for position, who's a lap down. Although we have a pretty good idea. I saw Ryan Newman was in the lead under caution. Mark Martin was up there. Maybe he can get a win. That would just be funny if Ryan Newman wins this after I was saying, oh, he's no big deal, he's a turd. I think if we have a top 10 streak. I think we do. The short tracks, and then we won Talladega. Charlotte was top 10. Sonoma was top 10. So I think we have 6 straight top 10s, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if we're 3 wide up here or what. Radio silence here. I'm concentrating on at the tail end of this race. Trying to survive it, pretty much. A lot of lappers here, though. Look at all these lappers. Well, the cars that we want to track down for position are kind of taking off. And even after Bliss and Petty up here, Terry Labonte's up there. But Carl Edwards has been our buddy this race. Wanted him to make a move on Kyle Petty there. That was clean. It wasn't a dive job. Well, we've snuck into the top 10. It's where we feel at home. Look out, look out. Wow. Disaster. Crisis averted. Will the AI pit? And what will they pit for? No, good AI. Don't pit. Another restart, this time with 22 to go.
Get ready now. Going green.
Just haven't been able to find any good pockets for commercials. I was going to do a commercial before the Terry Labonte wreck, but decided just to do a little, you know, I can't think of the word, like time transition. Rather than going to commercial, just due to time constraints, move ahead in our broadcast. Okay, here we go. That Terry Labonte thing woke me up. Oh, again, we get good jumps. Oh, look out. Okay, hang on. Where are we at? Jeez Louise. No. Rusty Wallace is like, man, come on.
Stay behind the 5 car. Stay behind the 5 car. We won't fix the damage.
Okay. There's the 5 car. Carl Edwards, we got into Carl Edwards. Like, people, there's too much speed. He just totally shut down his car. And we got into him. I thought he was just going to cruise through the start-finish, and that was going to be that. Actually, I don't remember. That was all Rusty Wallace. It's all a blur. I don't even remember what happened. All right, getting ready for the restart. We lost some cars. I didn't know what happened with Carl Edwards, and I looked at the replay. He just hit the apron after his panic line, came up and hit us, and we lost Bobby Labonte, Boris Said, Kurt Busch, Scott Riggs. So the Kurt Busch thing hurts for him. I mean, we were racing with him all day. It's unfortunate. Carl Edwards has survived in the top 10. Rusty Wallace did not pit. Half of his car is gone, and he said, everybody can go to hell, I'm not pitting. So we'll see what kind of damage he has. We're restarting 18th. We have 17 laps. See, oh man, I can't get moving in one. I think I brake in one like I'm going full speed, and I'm not full speed because we're on the restart. So if we get another caution this race, we can hopefully remember that. Now this is just let's not get, I'm not frustrated, I'm not anything. It's not like we're just driving mad here, but let's just pick up whatever spots we can. I thought Kyle Busch was done for. He got hit hard in that wreck.
Still there.
I'm not sure who we're racing for position up here. We're just finding whatever, passing everybody we can. Oh, geez. Let's not get stupid. On 17th, it's not the end of the world. As he goes 3 wide. So, Rusty Wallace, we've gotten into him twice in the last, what, 3 races? 4 races? At Charlotte and here. And neither time it's been our fault. I'm sorry. Like, looking at that replay, we were just going to cruise to the start finish, and then Carl Edwards hit the apron, bounced up, and hit us. What do you want from me? I still haven't seen what actually brought out the initial wreck, because that wasn't top of mind at the time. A white car was spinning around, that's all I remember.
Clear outside. Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside. We got just 10 more to go. Car outside. Still there.
Alright, we're in 12th. Terry Labonte's not going to be for position here. So if we can get around Kane and Edwards, we can get a top 10 here. So yeah, thankfully our car isn't really damaged. We hit the wall, but it was nothing painful, you know. Casey Kane was not smart enough to go with Carl Edwards there. We'll take that. So and Carl will get around Mike Bliss. Maybe we can steal a 10th place from Carl Edwards, but that'll be the only spot we can gain. Yeah, we didn't really flat spot the tires. We didn't spin around. We did a pretty good job handling that wreck, handling the contact after Edwards. And honestly, I think we kind of used Rusty Wallace as a buffer, so we didn't have to take on too much damage.
Just 5 more to go.
Whoa, big slow up there. Check up, I guess.
Car outside. That car's a lap down.
Carl Edwards was having trouble with these guys, so we'll do it for him.
Outside. You're in the
And
top
with
10.
3 to go, we're in the top 10. Keeping the streak alive.
Car outside. That car's a lap down. Keep low.
Looks like Mikey Waltrip is the next car we can pass for position, but he's way up there. It's not going to happen. And let's not be stupid with Sterling Marlin here. There's a nice clean pass, we'll take it, but
Just 2 to go. Car outside.
oh, wait a minute, 2 to go? Oh, I must have.
Clear outside.
Yeah, it changes. You can see the white flag now. That's before it shows 1 to go on our thing. So whatever I said earlier, forget that. There's 2 to go. And now we're getting the white flag. And I'm not worried about tires. That's why we're able to really close in on Michael Waltrip here, but we're not going to get him in time. But we're getting a top 10. Survived a couple wrecks. This is a good Dover. I don't have any complaints. Ryan Newman did hold on for the win. Led the most laps, got all 50 points. Jeff Gordon finished top 5. Greg Biffle finished ahead of us. We're going to be dropping. We'll be in 4th, definitely. I can't picture the points right now to see if anyone else is going to jump over us. Some interesting names up here in the top 20. Ken Schrader is usually not up here. Kyle Busch somehow hung on. Rusty Wallace finished 18th. And then in the back half, nothing major of note. Just the cars that we lost on that wreck. Labonte, I rattled him off about 5 minutes ago during the race. Labonte said, Kurt Busch, Riggs, and maybe Kyle Petty. I'm looking at the laps down right now. I think he was probably 2 or 3 laps down before that wreck. And then we lost Junior, and Junior led 20 laps, and then Kenseth led 41. It was almost like a curse that if you led a lap here, you were going to DNF. So that's it. Dover, nice. Little things here and there, nothing major. It was fun racing there at the end. Had to survive a couple of cool wrecks in front of us. Wish we wouldn't have gotten into Rusty Wallace, but nothing you can do about that. Not our fault. All right, we have Pocono and Chicagoland to round out this week. Thanks for watching.